Now, just let's talk now about the third Karmapa and Ogyenpa, because in a way, they, as you pinpoint in your book, they are very important figures in the transmission of Kālacakra into Tibet, right? Now, you mention, for example, that obviously the third Karmapa is the student of Ogyenpa and an important master in his own right, Rangjung Dorje. So he wrote this book on Kālacakra astronomy in Tibet, and it's called Tsi-kun Dupa in 1318. And then you mentioned his student, the Karmapa student, Yungten Dorje Pel, creates the Sakya calendar. And then, based on the third Karmapa's work on the astronomy of Kālacakra, the Serpu calendar was created, which is obviously very influential in Tibet even now, particularly within the Karma Kagyu. So perhaps you can say a little bit about that, because again, I mean, I've tried to bring this out a little bit in my own research about the strong history of Kālacakra with the Karmapas and also in the Nyingma. But perhaps you can talk a little bit about that, the third Karmapa and Ogyenpa.
Ogyenpa was also a Drukpa monk. So like Drukpas or Kagyu, all are finally connected to Naropa
Yes,
himself.
indeed.
So it was Ogyenpa. People don't know that Ogyenpa was basically Ogyenpa. So Ogyen is Tibetan name for Ogyen. So it is said that he wrote one, travel guide to Ogyen. He had visited the place. And he is credited with starting this Tulku reincarnation system, which is being followed in Tibet these days. So Ogyenpa had a vision of the Kālacakra when he was there in Bodong Monastery. So Ogyenpa had already visited, Odiyan and these places, but finally he had this, initiation. I will say rather than vision, he was initiated into Kālacakra tradition at Bodong Monastery, and he's very close to the second Karmapa in the Kublai Khan court. And when Kublai Khan, when he died, so for this funerary ritual, the Kālacakra text was printed, woodblock printing was done by the queen and the prince. So that was commissioned to Ogyenpa. So that woodblock printing with the Ogyenpa name, that has been discovered in Drepung Monastery in this century. So
Well,
in a way, that was the influence of Ogyenpa on Kublai Khan court. And that was the influence of Kālacakra on Kublai Khan court. Because if we see, even Sakya Pandita, he's talking about Sambala in some of his writings. And then Pakpa is sending two of the Sakya monks to Nepal, and who said, we have got Kālacakra text from central India. And I'm talking about 13th century, late 13th century. So that way, Mongol court is slowly getting, engrossed with the Kālacakra text, and Ogyenpa took it to the peak. And then Ogyenpa transmits to the third Karmapa, Rangjung Dorje, whom he also recognized at the reincarnation of second Karmapa. And Rangjung Dorje, third Karmapa, can be considered as the first, original Tibetan thinker on Kālacakra.
Yes, exactly. And I think the work that you mentioned, which is this Tibetan, the first, if you like, text in Tibetan on Kālacakra astronomy is the Tsi-kun Dupa, and that was in 1318. So obviously that's a very important text, but also a kind of time, if you like, in Tibet when this text in Tibetan on the Kālacakra astronomy was written.